Hi there, welcome back here on the show, and I believe you enjoyed the sports updates by Fentio. God willing, tomorrow there's going to be more, so make sure you tune in and enjoy the very best of it. On the 1st of June, is it going to be Man City or is it going to be Borussia Dortmund? It's going to be the Champions League, and well, Heads of Fun will be at the Aviation Social Center, and Asieduwaa is going to be there. So make sure you come through as the Hits of Fame rep your jersey. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be amazing. And you know how we party from 12 noon till the next day, you know. So we'll see you soon.
I barely know anything about football, but definitely I will be there.
Yeah.
I'll try and see which team I would support and which jersey I would be wearing. So let's see what happens.
Man City will be fine.
Man City?
Yeah.
I think I would do Arsenal.
Arsenal is not playing.
Although Arsenal didn't do well last night.
You still wear their jersey and come.
Yes, I'll still wear their jersey and come to the
Okay.
rep your jersey. Anyways, before we delve into the conversation for today, I need to acknowledge my sponsors.
Please do.
I mean, it's imperative that I do this because
Multi-Guinness JJ.
No, my personal. Yeah. I need to do this. So a huge thank you to Big Girls. Plus size clothing. On Instagram, it is biggirlsonline_elite. See, they've got beautiful stuff on there for all my plus sizes. Don't worry what your size is. You don't need to worry about anything. Just go there on Instagram or you can locate them at Aducraft in East Legon. It is biggirlsonline_elite. And a huge thank you to American Platinum Hair for my beautiful hair this morning. I'm done.
What's the plus size doing in the big girls, by the way?
Big girls.
They just give to big girls.
Yeah, so they specialize in plus sizes, but they are open for all sizes as well. Yes.
So if I'm skinny,
yes, you can get something from big girls. You don't need to worry about your weight or whatever. They'll sort you out. But they specialize in plus size. Yes, please. Yes.
Big girl.
Anyway, so it's time for Women in Business. It's a beautiful Monday morning.
Mm-hmm.
And we always throw the highlights on women who are doing amazingly well in the world of business. And we also we love to bring their stories to you, just so that you young ones, especially out there, will take a cue or two from it and enhance yourself when it comes to starting your own business. And today is no exception of fun, excitement, and information. You're going to learn a lot as well. Yeah. Okay, who's that guy?
Especially if you love curtains. So I do dark and gold curtains. So my living room is always gold. My bedroom's dark. I like dark things. So my curtains are very dark. I change them when I want to because it gives me a certain personal feeling.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know about which colors you love to and where you buy them from. But this morning we're going to learn a lot about curtains and also get to know why people decide on some colors they decide on. I just told you why I decided on that color.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but we're going to find out some more. In the studio with us this morning, we've got the general manager from Aducraft and the person of Jessica Rich-Acquaye.
She's got a very
and
beautiful
she looks
name.
very rich this morning as well.
Yeah.
Jess, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
I'm good.
Great.
Good to be on the show.
Great. Good to be here too.
Great. I don't know what curtains you like, though.
The curtains?
What color of curtains?
Okay, so my living room, I've got gold curtains. So I think Come
on now, Asieduwaa. What are you talking about?
We are in tune. Anybody who has visited me knows this. I love gold curtains, and my bedroom, I love dark curtains in my bedroom as well.
No,
so you see what you were saying is I was quiet.
No, it's totally fine.
It's totally
fine. People usually like to have that luxurious finish or shame in their living room spaces. And for bedrooms, you are looking at more blackout curtains.
Yeah.
So you telling me you have dark curtains in your room tells me a lot about you.
Sense.
Yeah, it makes me understand that you like a good night's sleep. You like to be
Thank you.
When you're in your space and you're lounging in your bed, you want to, feel really relaxed.
That's just
You don't want the sun seeping through to disturb your night. No.
You are right.
So I definitely understand where you're coming from, yes.
So, before, when the show started, I did say that I never knew that Aducraft furniture has Aducraft curtains.
Yes.
I never knew this. So when I saw that we're going to have the founder over here for Women in Business, I was excited. And also wanting to know when exactly started and, all of that. Because I know that quite a number of people out there didn't know this as well.
Okay.
So How did it all happen?
How did it all
Yeah.
happen? Okay. So, the furniture industry, which is almost 40 years now.
Yes.
You know, I was born into it.
Okay.
It's a family business. We've been doing business on the side all through our lives, all through our years.
Okay.
So after school, I joined the banking industry, insurance. But you'd find that even though I was doing all these things, I was always pitching and selling furniture ideas to whomever I meet. People all around me were always,
It's in the blood.
I know. So I found myself doing that. And later, I joined the furniture industry full-time. And upon joining, I realized customers had extra needs. They want more things. So they come in, oh, could you help us, do this setup? Could you help us, advise on our painting, draperies? I was like, okay, this is a gap right there. So I can actually, come in and provide a full service experience for these customers who come to buy our furniture.
That's smart.
So that's when Aducraft curtains was birthed. So
That's really smart.
Yeah.
So you don't necessarily, I don't think you just narrow it down to just curtains, but maybe interior.
yes. So
Decorate.
we intend to do that full scope eventually.
Okay.
But as it stands right now, we are just focused on the curtain drapery.
Okay.
But mind you, with the curtain that we are doing at Aducraft Furniture, we are not just your regular curtain company that just comes to hang your curtains for you and you're done. Okay. No. When your setup begins, from the beginning, we want to be involved with you. We want to see how your space is going to look. Want to advise on the theme, the color, the choice of fabric to use for your space. So yes, we would eventually get into that whole interior bit. We still do it. We do it on a small scale now, but then eventually would bet that also, and then
Nice.
it'll be a full-blown business.
Oh, okay, so it's not as though you're done with your building. The interior looks good. We want to go bring some curtain and put it there for you, but we want to make sure we streamline everything.
Yes.
Doing the sewing and everything for you,
Yes.
fitting and all that.
Exactly. So what we do at Aducraft Curtains is a made-to-fit curtain. Yeah. So we come in. We use your window space, your dimension, your feel, your appeal, your aesthetics, anything that appeals to your space. We come in, advise on it. We take the measurements. We discuss sampling with you, and then we provide you with your curtains.
Wow.
Yes.
And so the curtain bed has been how many years? 5 years now?
Yes, nearly 5 years now. Yes, this year we are 5 years.
And how so far so good?
And so far, it's been good. It's been good. It could be better, but so far, so good in the sense that we've grown, we've gone through a few challenges, we've matured, we've learned, and we're excited about what we do, and we are looking, to doing more and expanding our business. So, yes.
Okay, I want us to get into the business aspect.
Okay, sure.
Right? So fortunately for you, you started off somewhere,
Right.
if that's how I should put it.
Right.
But with the curtains aspect, it was all new. You had to do it all by yourself and all that. Now, let's come to really convincing clients or letting clients understand that you could do this. Although you were now starting, how were you able to buy the attention or to get them to patronize you instead of someone else, right from the beginning?
Okay. So fortunately, because of the market we already had, which was the furniture, and there was already the thirst for people wanting more, when it came to me, it took one person who had to just give me that chance, that platform, believed that, Jessica can actually do this. Okay. And mind you, because I had working, I had saved a little, so I did a few displays. I had to sew for them to also see what I was going to...
Finished work and how it
Finished
looks like.
work, what I was going to deliver, what I could do. So you needed to prove yourself and show that I'm capable, I can do this.
Yeah.
Okay, so then with that display hanging there, when they come in, okay, so if you want this, we can do it for you. Then the customers, they want to be comfortable that I'm trusting you to do this for me. Would you deliver on your terms? How can you do it? Because it's a new market. How do I know you are a pro at it? So this is what I'm saying, that I was just blessed to have that one customer who gave me the chance to do this, and I didn't disappoint. I delivered, and then I took pictures. And then the next person that came, I showed them, oh, I did this. So I can do it for you. And it took that convincing one customer after the other, trying to do better each job on the way. And here we are today, nearly 5 years now.
Can you break down what it actually had to take for you to get started on this?
It took, okay. So for me...
And hopefully you didn't sell any of your father's machines.
You know, they have to do anything.
Or you didn't take your 100 Ghana cedis and...
Yeah.
No.
So started off with 300.
Yeah. So for me, for what it actually took was the right team, the personnel, the kind of finish I was looking at delivering, the kind of quality and premium service I wanted to render. It had to take a certain skill and the right team to understand the vision I was working with. So to break down what you're saying, putting the right team together was a challenge. Also, I had to make sure I stocked certain things that I would need for the customers.
Okay.
That involved monetary bit of it.
Yeah.
Okay. And for me, I feel like I didn't need all the money in the world to start. I felt like if I got that one thing to start that one job, I could do it and then go from there. So putting the right team together was one of it. Getting the right suppliers to help me or to be available, readily available with the materials I needed to work with was also part of it, of the journey that would bring all the curtain things together to delivering to the customer. So if I've answered your question, I feel like...
No, and I think it makes sense.
Yeah.
Usually you can have all the money that you want to start a business, right? Or you could have as little as 50 Ghana cedis. If you don't have the right team, you run lost.
Right.
And so I'm happy that your main emphasis was on the team.
The team.
So if I have a right team and I give them 50 cedis, I say, guys, this is
You know
what I
that they
have.
can be able
you know
to
that extend it around.
do something with
But
it.
usually most people look at the amount of money that I have.
Yeah.
Okay, how much do I have to start? And
No.
we are looking at
Yeah.
1,000 Ghana, 2,000 Ghana. But then the team they have is not a good team.
Yeah.
So if somebody can give you 1 billion, but if you have the wrong team, they'll mess all the
They'll
money
mess
up.
everything
Yes.
up.
So I'm glad that your emphasis was
Yeah.
on the team first.
Yeah.
Right.
Even though I have the money, or if I don't even have it, the team is what is
Getting the
important to me,
right
the
people
right
to work with.
And
But
it
you know,
makes sense.
speaking on getting the right people, I know that definitely it didn't take just a day or a week or two to be able to shed off all the ones that weren't necessarily contributing much to what your goal was and everything. So how long did it take you to establish a solid team to start with?
Okay, so when we started, we were quite a lot. You know, we were quite a lot. But then, you see, sometimes you have too many people on the team and then you're struggling here, communication, the right people to understand you, you're lagging behind, and COVID happened. Okay, so when COVID happened, I had to, unfortunately, some people had to go.
Okay.
And when we had to start again, I had a few people. I could say I started, when COVID happened and I could say I started with like 2 people and then we grew. We are not many, but we are trying. We started with 2, then we grew to 4, 5, and then we are where we are now. When that happened, it made me understand that you don't need a big team to run it. You just need the right team. So, the right team can actually help you build that dream. So for me, efficiency. So for me, you could have 3 people in the team, but then they understand where you're going with the right scheduling, with the right plan. We can do the job and we can take on more things. So the teamwork that we had to do together to drive us to Aducraft 5 years now, this is it. This is how it has come. Yeah.
Impressive.
Some clients can be very, very, annoying. I mean, you're dealing with your staff, you're dealing with clients and all of that. Your daily life activities, especially dealing with these clients, how is it like?
Would you say annoying? I mean,
Or quite stressful.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Those stress for life.
But these ones are the ones who actually keep you on your toes.
Right.
And, help.
Maybe you see, you see
they keep you
the
on
other
your
way
toes,
around.
So for me, with such clients, it's a pleasure working with them.
Wow.
It is. I mean, it gets tiring sometimes, but then you have to enjoy it because it comes with a job. No job is easy. So you like them. So when they come in, it's just a matter of trying to understand them. I've come to understand that it's communication that makes things work on both sides.
Yeah.
So you just basically have to understand where the customer is coming from. Because you find him stressful because he's expressing himself in a certain type of way, and you probably feel some type of way about it. So where do we stand when it comes to that? So I try to listen, try to understand where they're coming from, and see how best I can advise, with my expertise in there, and then we come to a common ground, and then we deliver and render the service to this customer.
Is it very easy convincing them?
Sometimes not, sometimes not.
Because I know that people have wild ideas.
You know.
That no matter what, they stand by.
Right.
Yeah.
Someone,
right.
when the air blows, the curtain will shift some crazy stuff.
No.
I think movies, watching a
Yeah,
lot
watch
of, probably
movies
a lot
like
of
crazy
movies
things.
have this
Do
way
they
of-
come like that? They've seen something in the movies. They go, I want this one.
Something
I
like
want
this.
to achieve
Yeah, some people
that.
come with their inspiration. Some people
Yeah.
come with their inspiration, some photos that I wonder, maybe the room can't allow it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And they don't understand
Yeah,
why.
and how do you express it or explain it to the customer? But you have to try and do that because you can't put that in there if it won't fit. So one way or the other, we try to, put the message across and convince them, tweak it to their spaces, their space, and then we deliver for them. Yeah.
Jess, before let me just take it back a little bit.
Okay.
I mean, you did mention earlier that luckily for you, there was a demand there when it comes to when people were purchasing furniture. There was a demand for I want this to do that for me when it comes to the interior. So you
Right.
felt the need to do the curtain part.
Yes.
Now, did you have to do in-depth researching or reading or studying before starting the business?
Certainly.
Okay.
Certainly. I had to understand the markets I was getting into. I had to see who was doing it before me.
Right.
What they've done before me, how they are doing it, and all that. So, I did a comprehensive market research. I had to do that. I had to understand the Ghana markets, the curtain industry, what goes into it, what supplies we need, and try to educate myself. So I did a lot of classes. I tried to, go online, surf, read, and I love curtain. I love drapery. I don't know how to express it, but it's beautiful. I feel like that alone changes the space you have. You can have a beautiful couch, you can have a beautiful console, but if your drapery is boring in the back, boy, your whole setup is just not that good.
Yeah.
So for me, because I loved it, I kept reading and reading on it. I'm always finding new things. I'm always finding new ways to, maybe a new trend or a new curtain way, maybe if it's an eyelet, if it's a pinch, if it's a box. Yeah, I'm looking for new designs all the time. So of course I did a lot of research into this. I tried to understand the markets and see where I could come from and, get into it. So yes.
Coming from a background like that, someone would have easily said that. I mean,
Yeah, actually, that's what I thought because,
no need-
first off,
yeah.
you've got the clientele already
Yes.
established, so
Yes,
it's very easy for you to sell what you're about starting, and so you don't really necessarily
Yeah.
need to do any digging. But I'm interested in knowing in your findings
Yes.
when it comes to the curtains. I don't know, is there an industry like that?
When you say
Curtains,
Yes.
drapery
Yes.
industry. There's
Yes.
something like that.
Yes.
So, what were some of the findings? How is it doing in Ghana? Like, I want us to delve into that a little bit.
Okay, so in Ghana, there isn't much research on it.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
But I looked a little outside.
Okay.
And I also added the on-ground stuff. So, we have people doing very well in the curtain industry here. You have a lot of curtain offices and showrooms springing up in Ghana.
yeah,
You see?
yes,
So
yeah.
it's not doing bad if you're looking at it like that. It's not doing bad at all. And you do know that construction is a buoyant industry in Ghana here.
Very true.
Everybody's building today, tomorrow, offices, shops. And when you mention construction, it comes to furnishing. And in furnishing, you have window treatment. Window treatment is curtains, shades, all that. It comes to, so at the end of the day, you realize that the more construction work that is upcoming, the more, the markets for the demand for curtains and then furniture. So for me, it's doing well in Ghana. There's more room for improvements for us in Ghana. You know, with the right supports, the right people, the right markets, suppliers. I feel like the curtain industry has a long way to go. Like, there's more to do in the curtain. It's really doing well. Yeah.
So in your space, do you you have machines that take care of that, or you employ the services of other people? You do the creation and then you give it to people or you have a setup that takes care of all of that.
Oh, so for the machines and all.
Yes, the sewing and all of that, you know.
So when we started, we didn't have machines. So we used to, source here and there and all. But then gradually we started our own factory, like our own space where we've put in some machines, we put in some people where we now do our in-house sewing. Wow. We do our own stuff. And so we don't source, no. We do our machinery work inside and everything. So, yeah.
You know what, I'm curious. You said that when they started it, you didn't have the machines. Please. Was it by choice?
Well,
for you not to have the machines at the beginning?
Yes, I can't tell. Was it? I didn't want to go ahead of myself.
That's because sometimes if you're not careful, you may just go and bring these machines and you realize that you're not making them.
Okay, yes. So you wanted to be careful.
I wanted to be careful. I wanted to be sure. Again, I didn't want to. You know how sometimes you probably start, like I initially mentioned, we wanted to take it a day at a time.
Yeah.
We started, slowly. So for me, I just wanted to be sure this is what I wanted. Though I loved it, I was passionate about it. I didn't want to lose. I didn't want to make losses just yet. I just wanted to have at it, save, and then build from the savings. So it's our savings that we've put together, our machines that we are doing that. But when we started, we were trying. We wanted it to work though. So we're trying. We start here and there, and then eventually
I'm smiling.
Yes.
Like I'm smiling so hard because you had the opportunity, you had the capability to go get everything that you needed to start the business. You understand me? But you still wanted to start from scratch and learn from ground zero.
Yes.
And grow along the way.
Yes.
Some young people out there, because they have the finances, they feel I can open a boutique, I can open a restaurant, I have the money. So before you realize, they have put up a structure without necessarily going through the process. I'm impressed by this. You've done well.
Thank you.
You've done well. I'm impressed.
Great. If you just joined us here on the show, we're still here. We went in business this morning. We've got Jessica Rich-Acquaye with us over here. She's the managing director of Aducraft Furniture and Curtains, and she's spending time with us. I'm sure you're learning a lot of things from what we're talking about today. If you love curtains like I do, you know what we're talking about. You know where we're going. But let's talk about quality. How do you look out for quality for people? Because I know there are others who are also doing the same business. How do you distinguish yourself from the other people in terms of quality?
Okay, so we're at Aducraft Curtains, we are looking to appeal to a certain market.
Okay.
We are not too keen on doing too much. We just want to make sure your room speaks volumes. So what sets us apart from other people is definitely the premium quality service we are providing you. We are along the step of the way with you. We are always, how should I say, we custom make your experience to suit you, okay? So for us at Aducraft, our premium finish is key. How we blend style and functionality into your space is also very keen for us, because sometimes you don't want to have a curtain or a window treatment in a space that doesn't serve the function.
Yeah.
You can't put big drapery curtains in a bathroom. What if the jacuzzi water spills on the floor? So we look at all these fine details. So our attention to detail is what sets us apart from the others, yes.
Great stuff. We'll be getting to where, we can locate you, how people can, contact you and all of that, and then maybe we'll wrap up. But if there's any young one out there, watching us right now and wants to be in this business, what's the advice you want to give to that young lady, for example, who loves it, has passion for it and all that, but doesn't even know how to start?
Okay, so definitely you need a passion to begin with. You need a passion. You need to be sure this is what you want. You have to read a little more.
Yeah.
And find whatever you find yourself doing at the moment. Okay, I won't say quit it and just start this. It doesn't
Some
work
just
like
quit.
that. No, it doesn't work like that. Just keep at it and start it gradually, because eventually the whole goal is to end up doing what you love.
Yeah.
So you also, what if you move into it and you realize, oh, I tried it and I didn't like it, you see. So for me, I think to the young ones out there, you need to be sure this is what you want, have the passion for it, and take it a day at a time. Yeah.
You respond to Rich. How rich is Aducraft?
How rich is Aducraft? Do you mean in our services?
Exactly. Are you benefiting from it? Are you making money?
Oh,
Are you sustaining the business?
Oh, well.
For 40 years, my goodness.
Yeah, but
Speaks volumes.
she's got 5 years. She's got 5 years on the other side too. So
Right,
how are
right.
you sustaining that? Are you making money to sustain?
I mean, we are making do, but, we're hoping to expand. We definitely want to sustain the business and create more things. We are 5 years today. We are hopeful that this business is going to be richer by the day, the minutes, in the kind of services we provide, the kind of attention we provide the customer, whatever the customer is getting. We are looking at doing, making roots and, making grounds in the industry. Because for the money to come, or for the rich to come, like you're saying, we definitely have to do something. We have to come to stay. We have to sustain ourselves.
Yeah.
We have to sustain ourselves, be able to expand, and then we can look at all that. So for us now, we are making we are trying. It can be better. Business can be better any day. I always say this, that there's always room for improvement. There's always room for growth. And I believe eventually, yes.
We'll get there.
Yes, certainly.
How do we locate you? How do people contact you?
Yeah.
Okay, so we are located in Oyarifa. It's not too far. You find us on the Adenta Ebri Road. It's a beautiful drive to the Oyarifa side of town. We're also in Adringano, East
Thank you.
Legon.
I was going to say it for you.
Yes. We are also in Adringano, East Legon. Oh, you know that place. Oh, lovely.
Oh, she's part of the business.
Oh, yes. Thank you. We appreciate you, So on the Adringano Road in East Legon, you can find us there. You can check our WhatsApp. You can check us out on Instagram, on Facebook. Our website is www.aducraft.com. If you go there, you get a link to the curtain side.
Nice.
We have our numbers displayed on the screen, and it's a big house. We are open to having everybody. We can't wait to serve you. We love you, and we hope you contact us soon. Because our furniture side is also to die for. You don't want to know. We make beautiful wood pieces from scratch. So basically, you show us what you want, and we bring it to life for you. So this beautiful thing you're seeing on the screen right now is a metal dining set with a wooden piece. And then you have the Aducraft curtains in the back as well. So it's like a dual combo, you see. So yeah, we make everything you want. You just show us what you want. We bring your dreams into reality. So yes.
This is really
Give us
beautiful.
try. Thank you.
And you do this and more.
Yes,
Really
we do.
beautiful.
We do.
Jessica Rich-Acquaye, thank you so much for your time this morning. It's been lovely having you. You've shared so much. I know that viewers, a lot of you out there have learned a lot from what she has shared so far as well. So thank you so much for your time.
So contact them. Go get your curtains from there.
For your quality furniture and curtains.
Yeah.
Yes, Aducraft furniture. Their contact numbers are still on screen, so grab them and go to them, okay? We are done for this conversation.
Great, I had a good time.
Yeah, I did too.
And
yeah, Jessie, you did, right?
Yes, certainly.
Great. So our guest for Women in Business has been Jessica Rich-Acquaye, who's the general manager for Aducraft Furniture and the founder of Aducraft Curtains. Thank you so much for your time once more. Now it's time for entertainment, and the rap queen is here. My name is Asieduwaa Akumia. KMJ will be back, yes, but I am leaving. He'll be back, and Rosie Felly will be joining.
why you even leaving?
And Rosie Felly will be joining him to be seated with the rap queen, Baroni. And so stay tuned. We'll be right back.